everybody, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a good morning. I just wanted to come on here and talk about some stuff. I guess it's an issue that comes up every year or so. Where we have somebody in the comments who beats me to the punches, I guess is really what I want to say, because they're trying to punch and I don't always get to respond right away, which then becomes an issue. And I want to say, first of all, thank you so much to those of you who, no other way to put it, but then to take up the sword and just try to come to my defense. I do so appreciate it. I have noticed in the past when it comes to bullying or trolling or whatever is happening, everybody has their opinions or whatever, but it's truly that they are trying to bait us into having a sort of, not a battle, but like a conflict of sorts. I wanted to address that. First of all, thank you so much for everybody who takes up the sword. And then thank you to those of you who reached out to me directly to let me know what was going on. It's funny because I was trying so hard to catch up on comments on my main channel. I actually forgot, well, not forgot, but I didn't balance it. So I didn't like do some of there, do some of here, do some of there, do some of here. But on this channel was where it was really going on, and it was really just one individual that I noticed, and then a couple of people jumped in here and there. I feel like I've addressed this before on my main channel, but I'd like to address it now. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Jeri-Ann. You've joined the vlog channel. This is not my channel, my main channel, where we do crafts, DIYs, and things of the sort, decorating and such. This is my vlog channel, where it's basically a way just to communicate with my subscribers on a more personal level. It is at the bequest of many of my subscribers that asked me to go ahead and just vlog whenever I felt the need to, which now I feel the need to. But it's important to know that there is one of the things that were said. Let's start here. One of the things that were said was that I and anybody who puts their lives out on the internet are opening themselves up to criticism. Well, you know, to a certain extent that is true. Really, anybody who walks in the world, I guess you could say, opens themselves up to criticism. Anybody who wears their hair differently, or dresses differently, or has a different sexual orientation, or is fat, or is has a different skin color, can open themselves up to criticism. Anybody, for any reason, can open themselves up to criticism as soon as they engage with another person. But does that make it okay? Now, because I have my personal thoughts and feelings or motivations or whatever it is on the internet, and I open my life up and Jim's life up to it. Side note, Mom doesn't like to be on camera. She doesn't want her life opened up to it. So if people have asked in the past, why don't we ever see Mom on camera? And that's why. She doesn't want her life opened up to the internet. But people say just because I put my life on the internet that I open myself up to criticism. Well, sure, everybody's allowed to be critical of any other person, but is that right? Just because we're allowed to. I mean, we're Americans. We're free-speaking Americans. We're allowed to be critical of absolutely anybody and everybody. And with some instances, it's actually not only our right, but it is our responsibility to be critical of those in positions of abuse. It's important for us to be critical of those in positions of power who abuse their power, and such and such and such. But just another human being trying to live their life the way that they want to live their life. We can be critical of them, but should we? Think about that. I'm not going to address it. I'm not going to address any of the pinpoints of what the criticisms are, but that was really my first point. The first exchange that I saw was that I put myself out there, and I should not only, well, it wasn't exactly these words, but not only should I prepare myself, but I should expect it. But does that make it right? That's the part I understand. I asked in the comments, and I said, okay, because I'm on the internet and you're allowed to criticize me, but does that make it morally or ethically correct? Should you criticize somebody? For what? You don't like the way I wear my hair. You don't like the fact that I have short nails. You don't like the fact that I don't wear makeup, or that I'm fat, or that I have bodily functions on camera because this is my life. Well, that's okay. You don't have to like that. There are over 10,000 channels on YouTube. You can go change the channel. It's really okay. There is a like and a dislike button. There is a subscribe button and a notification button. And all of those things control what content you see on YouTube, excuse me. Oh, on TV too. But those control what content you see on YouTube. Occasionally you'll come across a video that may be suggested to you for one reason or another that you don't like, then don't click on it. Don't subscribe it. Even thumbs down it if you want to, if you hate it that much. The second thing I wanted to address was, first I'd like to let everybody know that Jim has not found a job yet. Today is Saturday, May 4th. Happy Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. And he still hasn't been able to find a job. He has just filled out applications from everywhere from here to Timbuktu. People have gotten really great suggestions. He has filled out an application for the hospital. He has filled out an application for the university. The university often has lots of positions. Unfortunately, they pretty much close down in the summertime. Jim isn't very much of a maintenance guy. He isn't very handy. I don't, like, he takes instructions well, but he doesn't really have like, oh, this is what I need to do this kind of thing, mechanically wise. But he really has just, he gets on the computer and he gets until he's like pie-eyed from looking at the computer. If you don't know, almost all the applications, excuse me, for companies are online. And it's, he could spend hours sometimes just sitting there and like filling out an application. He's been to all of the major job finding websites. He has been on there filling out applications on there because a lot of them have the applications for the places, which is good. Like an example, at Indeed.com, you can actually find positions and you can find applications for those positions right there. So anyhow, just to give you guys an update. When we went on and told you guys that Jim lost his job, some of you reached out to us and gave us a financial gift of one amount or another, whether it was in a gift card in the mail or through PayPal. And I won't cry. We so appreciate everything. I wanted to address on here that one of the things that was suggested was that we were supposed to take that money and just pay our bills, regardless of whether or not someone said to do whatever I wanted with the money. But here's what you have to understand. Buying stuff at the Dollar Tree is my job too, not just crafting stuff from the Dollar Tree. When I do a Dollar Tree haul, people don't just come to see the things that I'll buy to craft with. People come to see all the things that I find interesting, that I find lovely, that they might find lovely as well. Now, that being said, it's also important for you guys to know that in our house, the way that my family divvies up the financial responsibilities is Jim and I have house bills to pay, and then Mom usually buys all the groceries. The reason we set that up is because Mom likes particular foods. She likes name brand stuff. She likes things that can tend to be more expensive. We eat cheap eats sort of thing. So it just is the way we've always balanced our bills. Now, not needless to say, that's not saying Jimmy and I don't buy groceries. And, you know, we do buy stuff that we want. If you've ever seen us haul something that's like all gluten-free products, that's usually like, we'll bought that, or in the middle of the night shopping to get supplemental supplies. We'll have done that too. But for the most part, we're well fed, regardless of the fact that he's working or not. I also get paid from YouTube. It fluctuates every month as well. I can't figure out the rhyme or reason, other than I feel like, I don't want to say selling myself out, but other than doing things that feel unnatural to me, to get more viewers, more subscribers, and more revenue, I don't know that I can do anything more than I'm doing. Some people have actually said that the way that I'm flooding the market with myself is actually a hindrance to my channel. To have a DIY up every day, or to have a video up every day on my DIY channel, I don't know if that's true either. Things seem to have been slowing down. I need to go onto the computer, onto the Creator Studio on there, because there are other things there that aren't on the available to me on the app, and see if they've changed anything. So now I've heard other YouTubers talk about that their subscription, the way that subscribers view their videos. Anyway, that being said, I'm gonna do that. But in the meantime, I have revenue, so we're gonna get the majority of our bills paid. We have just gotten our state taxes back, which we were able to then go ahead and pay forward some bills, like pay them up. So for right this second, for today on May 4th, 2019, we're okay. I don't know what the future brings. Nobody really does. We can prepare for it the best we can. I'm pretty savvy with the bills. Like I can figure out how to pay what I need to, and then just go from there. If I need to call up the companies and make payment arrangements and stuff because of the situation, I have no problem doing that. We've done that in the past. So just if anybody's ever in that situation, don't give up just yet, okay? The most important things is to make sure you have a place to live, and make sure you have something to eat. And then everything else will work out. You can live in a house without electricity. It may be hot or may be cold. It may be boring, but you can live in a house without electricity. You can live in a house without water. It may be smelly and it may be dirty, and you may be smelly and dirty, but you can. Those are the things I wanted to say. Oh boy. So if anybody does have any concerns about what I'm spending the money that was donated to us or gifted to us on, please don't. I appreciate your thoughts. I don't think that if you have an opinion that's different than mine of what I should be doing with the money, then maybe you just keep that one to yourself, if that's okay. I love you all, and I don't want to be a rift between us, but in all honesty, in all sincerity, I am doing the best that I can, and I hope that you are all doing the best that you can as well, you know. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I am going to put the phone down now and get back to crafting. And as always, you take care, God bless, and see you next time. Bye.